Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rosario J. Hey, that's me.
So welcome to my channel. This is a new channel. So channel. Anyway,
Yeah, welcome to my videos where I will be discussing pop culture, fashion, film, TV, sprinkled in with some psychology because those are the things that I love to talk about. And I'm really excited that you clicked on this video. All right, let's get to it. So, for today's video, I'm actually really excited. This is going to be a very fun topic, sprinkled in with some nostalgia, pop culture, and a little bit of character analysis. So, we are diving into the world of the sweet life of Zack and Cody to talk about one of Disney's most iconic characters, London Tipton, played by Brenda Song.
Little me, back from Pelly.
So as you can see, obviously you guys don't know me, but this is not something I would usually wear. So I'm definitely trying to play into the whole London Tipton vibes. What do you guys think? Am I passing the vibe check?
And if you don't get it, like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. Like, I just feel bad for you at this point. Like if you just don't get the vibe, if you don't get it, like, you just don't.
I think I did a pretty good job. So anyways, so for today's video, we will be exploring how London Tipton is essentially Paris Hilton in Disney form, aka the OG influencer. And not only that, we're also going to be talking about how Paris Hilton shifted pop culture and paved the way for the influencer phenomena that we see today. So grab your sparkles and let's get to it. All right, so let's start with today's $1,000,000 question. Is London Tipton just Paris Hilton in Disney form? So, short answer is yes. The long answer is hear me out, let me explain. All right, so first, let's start with a little Venn diagram, and don't worry, I'll visualize it for you. London Tipton and Paris Hilton are both heiresses. London is the daughter of the Tipton Empire, while Paris Hilton is the Hilton heiress in real life.
London, what did you want to be when you were little?
I wanted to be an heiress. And I did it. Yay me!
They both have names inspired by cities. They both have a reputation for being vain, materialistic, and fashion obsessed. Also, just a side note, I'm not saying Paris Hilton is actually these things. I'm more so just talking about her persona, particularly her persona in the 2000s. And they both have a cute accessory puppy. They also both love the spotlight. Now, it's important to note that this connection has not been 100% confirmed by Disney or by Paris herself. This is just my theory based on the similarities that I've observed. And yes, it feels pretty spot on, but until Disney confirms it herself, then all we can do is speculate. So this next clip I'll show is literally the one time that Paris Hilton has addressed publicly London Tipton.
You know London Tipton from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Was that like loosely based on your life?
Yes.
Did you want to name your daughter because of the character, or you just always wanted that name?
My whole life, I've always wanted to have a little girl named London, but everyone has been sending me memes and all these hilarious videos on that. But London, I just like London and Paris,
Yeah.
but the London Tipton thing is cute too.
All right, so to understand London Tipton, we first have to talk about Paris Hilton. Today, Paris Hilton is a businesswoman and successful DJ. But back in the early 2000s, she was at the peak of her fame, essentially one of the first celebrities to be known essentially for her lifestyle. She starred in the hit reality TV show The Simple Life alongside Nicole Richie, where she introduced the public to the phrase, "That's hot."
This is hot. That's hot. That's hot. This is really hot. That's hot. That's hot. They're hot. That's hot.
And she essentially perfected the art of famous for being famous. So just to give a little bit more context, this is what Paris Hilton had to say to Forbes in 2022. Even before there was social media, I was an influencer before there was a name for it. I'm the OG and the creator of all this. I always had a plan, and my plan was right. People were saying that I was just famous for being famous, but now that's literally a whole new genre of celebrity. Now you see people doing the exact same thing. So I think it's amazing that you're able to build your fame off of just being yourself. So while London Tipton is a lighthearted character that makes us laugh, she's also a reflection of some of the toxicity in the tabloid culture of the early 2000s. This was a time when young female celebrities were constantly under scrutiny. Everything they wore, said, or did made headline news. Shows like The Sweet Life mirrored this type of culture in a way that was digestible for kids, but they also hinted at the bullying and harsh judgment that a lot of celebrities faced in this time, specifically young women. So think about it. London Tipton's fashion obsessed, ditzy personality and her constant need for validation from the press, it's essentially just an exaggerated version of the stereotype that was associated with Paris Hilton and a lot of similar people in her position.
The problem is, everybody at the hotel is talking about how we're back together. Then you should be thanking me. Maddie, having people talk about you is a good thing. No, it's not. Gossip hurts. That's why I wouldn't do it. How would you feel if people were spreading rumors about you? Hey, every time I'm in the paper, my social life just gets better and better. Yeah? Well, my social life is going down the tubes because Chuck heard your lie and dumped me.
And yes, some of it is funny sometimes, but it also reflects how young women were harshly judged in society. This is a heavier topic that I can potentially explore in a different video. Nevertheless, we also can't forget about another Disney iconic character who shares a lot of similar DNA to Paris Hilton. And I'll give you guys a second to guess. Yeah, it's Sharpay Evans from High School Musical. Like London, Sharpay leans into this mean girl archetype. She's girly, confident, vain, and ambitious. Also, let's talk about Sharpay's accessory of choice, which is also a cute puppy, similar to Paris Hilton's iconic puppy, Tinkerbell. By the way, I definitely was influenced by these characters and also by Paris Hilton when I was growing up. I definitely wanted my own cute little puppy that I could take with me everywhere and who would also like just match my outfits and be fabulous with me. Sharpay's background as a privileged girl from a wealthy family with a love for the spotlight is also another nod to the era of Paris Hilton's influence at the time. They're essentially both Nepo babies, and yeah, it could be coincidence, but it seems like Disney Channel had a formula for their iconic girly characters. And the formula was X plus Paris Hilton equals icon or something. Yeah. Paris Hilton's influence extends far beyond Disney characters. She really could be considered a blueprint for the influencer culture and phenomena that we see today. By essentially making her life a brand, she showed that you didn't just have to be an actor, singer, or an athlete to be famous. You could potentially become famous for your status and for your lifestyle. This idea has exploded in the age of social media where many influencers build entire careers just from their lifestyles. Characters like London Tipton and Sharpay Evans are not just reflections of Paris Hilton, but they were also signals of where pop culture was heading at the time. So fame became not just about talent, but also aesthetics, personality, and relatability. Or being hilariously out of touch, like London Tipton and Sharpay Evans. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys actually believe that London Tipton's character was based off of Paris Hilton?
Wow, If I had a nickel for every time I was doomed by a puppet, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
I think it's very, very likely. And do you guys agree that it makes a bigger statement on where pop culture was heading thereafter the 2000s? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more content. I really would love for you guys to engage, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments or if there's any similarities that I missed. Thank you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.